Yeah, guys, what's up? Welcome to the Express Online Show with me, Vince SP. The handsome. They say I should say the handsome.
With conviction.
With conviction, with confidence. Say it with your chest, boy. The handsome Vince SP. Hey, baby. You all good? Yeah. And I'm not rolling all by myself. I have the queen with me.
Yes, what's good, everybody? My name is Untatile China Kutumela. Every inch a queen. Welcome to it. This is the Express Online, and yes, you are a part of the Express Online family.
What caught your attention during the course of the week? Week 24.
We are at week 24.
Yes.
So, a lot happened this week, and I feel like it's a very tough time to be a South African and a South African woman. I feel like I'd be doing women a very great injustice if I had to be on this platform and I did not talk about what happened during this week. But I believe that this highlight of mine, I'm going to talk about it later. So I'll keep it. I'll keep it until then.
What caught my attention?
What caught your attention, Vince?
We are, hey guys, I'm so happy. You know, South Africa have been shooting movies, and mostly it's movies about apartheid and movies about relationships. For the first time, I think this is the first time, where we're going to have a horror movie. I know, right?
Wait, isn't it out yet?
No, 8. It's called 8. Is it out yet?
It's out.
Is it out?
Vince,
Serious?
8 is out. I'm telling you, I saw the trailer. No, I saw the trailer.
I saw the trailer as well.
And then I spoke to someone who watched it.
Yeah?
Right? Whoa! Oh my gosh! Guys, no! Please go out there and watch that movie.
So
it is scary.
I hate scary movies, because they are so good. But this one, a South African horror movie, guys, I'm looking forward to this one.
I tell you, the trailer is absolutely phenomenal. The quality.
Yeah.
The quality.
Yeah. So the movie is called 8. If you love horror movies,
and it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yes,
it's on Netflix. I think it will be coming out next week on the 19th, somewhere there. So that's what caught my attention. I was like, wow, for the first time I'm going to watch a South African horror movie. Horror movie.
Yeah.
I'm done with apartheid movies. Horror movies. So let's hear what some of our friends had to say, what caught their attention during the course of this week.
My name is Zunisani. What caught my eye during this whole week was it's been 10 years since you hosted the 2010 World Cup. It was yesterday from the 11th of June 2010. It was a kickoff of something great in the country that we've achieved of hosting the World Cup 2010. All the soccer vibe that was going on in the country, everything was nice, everything was cool. All the soccer frenzy that was going on in the country just takes me back, remembering watching the first game. The game between Mexico and South Africa, and the goal by Shawa.
Yay!
It's been 10 years since we hosted the World Cup, but it was a nice vibe that was happening in the country. Clean the mascots, Zakumi and them. But everything was nice.
The World Cup 2010.
It's been 10 years.
Where were you 2010?
I was in primary school, and I think I was in grade 5.
Serious? Lord.
I was in grade 5, but that's an interesting memory. And I also just want to tell our family that if you do want to leave us comments, please do check us on our Facebook page, The Express Online. Yeah.
Another thing that happened during the course of the week, we saw schools reopening, grade 12s and also grade 7, reopening. But then on Monday, on Tuesday, yes, Gauteng MEC, Panyaza Sufi came out and announced that 38 schools in the province have reported a lot of COVID-19 cases. So a lot of were testing positive. So that happened, and we also know that 15 schools as well had to close in the Western Cape, and 29 schools as well, are testing positive. So why were we opening schools again? Please help me with that. With all these numbers that are peaking, why were we opening schools back again?
I can't even answer that question.
The numbers are picking up.
They are. We were just at 40,000 last week.
Now we are on 50 something.
Exactly. A 10,000 jump within the space of a week.
Yeah. So this is bad.
Very bad.
Moving right along. Another thing, well, this one was the biggest highlight. When you say an 8-month pregnant woman, was found hanging from a tree with a stab. You know, Tshego, who was discovered dangling from a tree, with cut injuries. And this is just something heavy. This is something heavy, having Tshego bullet, but I mean, just for someone to hang you and stab you, come on, can we be that heartless?
I mean, whoa, Vince, I'm just going to be honest. It hit me in a way I didn't expect, and it hit a lot of women. And I know there's a lot of women who are also crying in silence, So this is very hurtful, and it's inhumane, it's cruel. I don't stand for it, and I want women to know that we advocate for them and we advocate for their safety. I know for myself, I don't even feel safe anymore, and I know there's a lot of women who don't feel safe with mere strangers around them. What is happening to the world that we're leading? It's sad because I also had the opportunity to watch the funeral.
Yeah.
The words of the aunt, it really touched me because she was like, what have we done?
Past that, I think also the way guys are so quiet. I mean, we spoke about this during the course of the week, and you said, guys, your silence is so loud.
I posted that, yeah.
Your silence is so loud during this. But is it because of it hasn't happened to someone close to you that you are now quiet? You are waiting for this to happen to someone close to you or somebody at home for you to jump. Basically,
that's what I said. And some guy actually commented, because I posted, guys, your silence is so loud. That guy responded, he's like, do we have to be loud to show that we're remorseful? And I was like, had it been your sister, your mother, your cousin, you would have been in the streets burning things. But because it's someone who's not close to you, you feel that you are safer when you're quiet, And then I'm like, think about your future daughter. If some dirty scumbag laid his hands on her, you wouldn't be silent. So therefore, don't be silent. Don't.
Let's go to voice notes.
Morning, Vince. So what caught my attention this week was the killing at Tshego. But what really, really struck me was how her uncle was the one who defended Karabo Mokwena's killer, and how suddenly now he says lawyers must stop defending people who have murdered and raped women. Now I ask myself that in South Africa, is that what it has to take for men to suddenly get it, to understand this whole gender-based violence, where it needs to hit home, it needs to be done kamoheno or to one of your family members for you to get it? Because now imagine how the family Karabo Mokoena themselves feel right now, and it's horrible to think it's an eye for an eye or for him to get it. And I hope that the family Karabo Mokoena don't believe that, but that really, really caught my attention. That really got to me, that this man is suddenly feeling horror. The raping and killing of women is bad suddenly because it happened to Kamohabo.
Okay, so because of it's not happening in our yards, then we think it's happening to another person.
Yeah, and then it's just another day for you.
Can we go to Morocco?
Let's go there.
Let's go to Morocco. I think this one is going to just shock you. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jafar from Morocco. One important top story that happened this week in Morocco was that a little girl who was 7 from a small village in the south of Morocco was victim of rape, and her aggressor was freed because he gave the dad of the victim some money, so he dropped charges. This had a big impact on the Moroccan people that started to mobilize on social media, and the mobilization was so strong that the government got involved, and the Ministry of Justice, and chose to arrest the aggressor again. So we're happy to see that we can change things just thanks to social media here in Morocco.
So in Morocco, they mobilized on social media, and they forced the government to listen. Are we doing that with our social media? Are we using that social media to voice how we feel? Or are we just busy talking about different things?
I mean, I definitely feel like last year, comparing to Uyenene's case, that was more vocalized on social media. This situation, I'm not sure if it's lockdown or if it's quarantine or people are scared or what, but I feel like it's so quiet. It's so quiet. There's a few hashtags here and there, but we are not saying enough. The government needs to listen. I am personally tired of saying enough is enough. I'm tired of that hashtag. I'm saying something has to be done some way. So let's force our government to listen through our weapons and the social media, whatever we need to do. We need to force them to listen, because I feel like the situation is going by very quietly.
And guys, please, man, your silence is too loud.
It is.
It's too loud.
It's shocking.
It's too loud. Last story that we have. Well, I have also. Let's check out what happened to some of my guys.
A bit more aware than in a.
No, man. Let's go to Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
My name is Mohamed Navi from Sierra Leone. What caught my attention this week is the fact that people are moving out of Dubai and how that affects the economy. And whilst reading through that, I actually found it on Bloomberg, and whilst going through, I found out that a greater part of Dubai's economy is based on the foreign nationals based in Dubai. They are the big spenders, and now that they are moving out, it's really affecting the economy, which actually gave me the urge to read a lot about Dubai. I found out a lot of stuff. So yeah, Dubai caught my attention for this week.
So that is Mohammed saying, Dubai, hey, you guys who are rich, because of
don't move out.
People can't travel. People can't travel anymore.
Yeah.
So now Dubai is losing their, tourist attraction. I
heard him say the big spenders are leaving Dubai, and it's affecting the economy in a bad way. Whoa. Another
person who was trending, your favorite, Motsepe, was trending. Ask me why Motsepe was trending.
Why was Motsepe trending?
Because the ConCourt, made this groundbreaking landmark. When they said Parliament has been given 24 months by the ConCourt to align the Electoral Act with the Constitution, after it was found to be unconstitutional for not allowing individuals to directly contest elections at provincial and also national levels. So people came out and say, now we want Motsepe to be the president.
I am one of those people.
Now you want Motsepe to be the president. You also want him to
immediate
be.
Effect.
Besides Motsepe, who would you go for?
Besides Motsepe, I think we should have a woman, I don't know, someone who's a queen.
Bona?
I'm talking about myself.
Oh, okay.
How many I can be in this?
Okay. I don't want to be there. I don't see myself as a president.
I feel like it's high time
I would mess up the
sits. Yeah, you would, Vince. I wouldn't even vote for you, honestly.
You wouldn't vote for
I wouldn't even vote for you. I'm sorry, Vince. I feel like it's high time a woman steps into the place of presidency. I would love to see that. I would love to see her approach and how things would be shaped differently. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to our political analyst, Marcelo Mafukwane, so that he can wrap this up, with regards to his analysis on politics.
Good morning. My name is Jeremiah Mafukwane, and today we'll be discussing the Electoral Act. For years in South Africa, people have voted for political parties, and intense political parties will decide who goes to parliament and who does what. So the Electoral Act that did not permit individuals to contest for provincial national office have been deemed to be unconstitutional. Let us also look at the Van Zyl and Slumber Commission, which was set up in 2003, which reported and proposed that government should consider a mixed system to ensure that MPs can be elected on party platforms but from multi-member constituencies. We would look at the question of constituencies, of whether they exist in South Africa or not, and on whether enough has been done to make sure that the proportional representation, it is done according to constituencies and the numbers they carry. So we look at also into the notions of the open list PR system and what does it require. So the open list PR system is as opposed to the closed PR system, which is currently being used, that you vote for the party and the party votes for the MP or appoints an MP to parliament. But the open list, that you directly vote for the MP, and the MPL you prefer to be a candidate or you prefer to be sent to parliament and legislatures. So now we look at the rationale behind all that, which I termed it money politics. We all know how much electioneering costs, and Ramaphosa did not make it any better by signing a law in early June this year that requires political parties and independent candidates to record details of their donors. So, in a nutshell, that means there will be some donors that will be deemed not to be fit to sponsor any politicians. So that means that candidate will not be able or awarded the opportunity to contest. And we also know who will be able to sponsor politicians in order to run for office and what will be their motives. So now we are moving slowly into a direction of creating political godfatherism that will have people sponsoring people to go to parliament so that they be able to influence policies and to also influence the politics of the country. And that can be a very dangerous arena in a democratic dispensation as young as our own. And now when we look at also the notion of opening up the list or changing the PR systems to allow independents to run into office, that will also have a problem on what we call separation of powers, that at some point we might have a president who is not a member of any political party. That means that president will not have a majority in parliament. So that means we'll have a clash between the executive and the legislative body, and that might hinder decisions making and policy frameworks that will be in the best interest of the country. And also we'll need a framework that will be work. But I think and I believe that if we sit down as a country and we look at the best mixed system to ensure that our government remains to run with these three bodies of state, which is the legislature, the judiciary, and the executive as arms of government. Thank you.
So yeah, we still need to see how this thing will pan out before we can vote for you, Ulta.
Yeah.
Will I vote for you? Yes, I will vote for you.
Thank you, Vince. You're very noble.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I also... Vince! But I think I also agree with him in saying that it's going to cause a lot of confusion if an individual contests to be a president. So yeah, we've still got a long way to go, but we'll see. This is the new Africa.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is has been the wrap up for week 24.
Week 24.
Hit us up with your comments down below and tell us what caught your attention during the course of this week. Wrap it up.
But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. By the way, we're growing thanks to you guys. We thank you so much. And we love you.
Peace.
Express Online.